Hillary, coming to you, you work with a lot of our interns. We have an intern program, a lot of kids that are in a stage of life where they're figuring out, where do I go? What are the plans that I'm trying to live out here? And so you're coming alongside folks, trying to help counsel them through that. And then you have your own stories to tell as well, just as how you've discerned, how you've made plans, how you've seen those plans change and see God be faithful in all of it. Talk to us about some of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I find myself holding on to one of the first verses I ever memorized as a kid from Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will keep your path straight. And I think that's just a common theme that I got to cling to. And what I've heard from all of our stories and all what we're sharing today is we're building trust muscles. That's what I feel like I've been doing in this season. There's tension and it's hard, but ultimately I know my faith is going to get stronger. And we all have an opportunity to do that right now, to put our faith into action by trusting God, that he's got it no matter what's going on. We practice trusting God even when things are uncertain, when things leave us disappointed, and when things go differently than we've planned. And I think that's the pretty universal theme that I see a lot as I'm working with our interns and residents. Is sometimes they have a plan and things don't go as planned. And I feel like that's a pretty universal truth for all of us. Things just don't go the way that we planned, like Tom, you alluded to. We're thrown off course, or we're disappointed in something, or we're stuck waiting, like you just shared, Emily. And for me, that often feels like I just want to put this puzzle together. I want to get this puzzle finished, but I don't necessarily know what the box even looks like. And I don't think I'm alone in that. I feel like we all feel like that sometimes. We've got these puzzle pieces, but we're not confident in how they work together. And that's one thing I really love about my job, is I get to wrestle through that with other young folks who are trying to put a puzzle piece together when it comes to their vocational calling. If you want to stress a 20-something-year-old out, ask them what they want to do for the rest of their life, or where do they see themselves in 5 years, because we just don't know. And I remind our interns and residents, it's okay that we don't know. It really is okay. Maybe they've got this plan, they want to study this thing, and they get down the road and, classes end up harder than they anticipated, or they realize, wow, I don't actually have an interest in this at all. And that can be a really scary, stressful thing for someone, because there are expectations put on us, or what do we want to do with our lives that's a big ask, and really something that puts a lot of pressure on people. And so where I try to meet them as we're building the trust muscles together and reminding them, you trust in God, he's got you on this path, is don't worry so much about what you do, but worry about who you want to be. You can worry all day long about what you want to do tomorrow, where you want to go to school, how you want to work, where you'll be down the road, what you want to do. But put that to the side and think about, who does God want me to be? Who do I want to be? Like, what type of person do I want to be in this world? And I think that's the puzzle I like building, and I like working alongside other people. Sometimes it feels like we're falling off course, but I can remind my interns and residents and my friends, and I remind myself, do I want to be the type of person that can trust God even when things are uncertain? Do I want to be the type of person who knows that God is on this path with me and he's making it straight no matter what, even though things are just going like a whirlwind around me? Do I want to be a person who knows that God is always there, who is good and full of love and mercy? And even when things are hard, even when things are not the way we want them to be, that we can still trust God is good and God is faithful. And personally, that's played out in my life in lots of different ways, from like major life decisions and even to like the small everyday moments. And it made me think of, and this kind of reminds me of what you were saying too, Emily, being in the waiting. Recently, I was on a hiking trip over in Harpers Ferry, and we had a lot of fun. It was a cold weekend. And, I didn't play basketball or wrestle, so, I'm not the super in shape mountaineer, but I enjoy a good hike. But this particular one, the 3 miles up were hard. Okay, like it was hard. Even though it was so cold outside, I was sweaty and it was steep. And I caught myself thinking like, man, can we just like stop? Like, this is good. We've gone far enough. I know the view's going to be fine, but like I could go home now. But I'm so glad I didn't. Like, I finally got to the top and you look out at the view and it's beautiful. And like, oh, you take a nice breath, you cool down, you take in the beauty around you in nature. But what really hit me this time, more than that mountaintop moment, was the walk back down, when the trees and the color of the leaves looked brighter and I could see down below the clear view of the city, the little town. And then I noticed flowers and animals I didn't even notice before. And I thought, man, I was so focused on just get through the pain, like get to the top, don't quit, that I missed all the beauty around me in the hard stuff. And I feel like that's a universal, like, a thing for all of us. Most of the time when we get through the hard stuff, we can look back and we see, yeah, God's hand was right there. Like, I know God was with me. But there's an opportunity in the midst of the struggle, in the midst of the pivot, in the midst of the waiting, just like y'all alluded to see what God is doing right now. And so that's my encouragement. I want to be a person that even when things are hard, even when things aren't going the way I expected, to live with expectancy, to not let God, to not miss what God is doing right now for us. And so I want to build some trust muscles. I want us all to build trust muscles as we strengthen our faith in Jesus and we keep working on our relationships and do the good kingdom work that we're still going to do. We haven't skipped a beat. An opportunity to continue to be transformed into the likeness of Jesus with each and every pivot that comes our way. That's just, that's who I want to be. And that's who I want our interns and residents to be. That's who I think God wants us to be.